Hey everybody, welcome back to 2 Acres Evolving. Today it is very cold outside and it is icy out there, so I decided to come in my plant room and do a Q&A video for you guys. I know since my last Q&A video I've gotten quite a few new subscribers, so I thought it would be a good idea to come on here and answer some questions that I've gotten in the comments, just in case some of you all out there have some of the same questions. Now, the first one isn't necessarily a question, but I thought it was a really good comment, so I wanted to add it in here, and that is, my only request is for more frequent videos. When daylight savings time ended, I pretty much lost any chance of doing projects after work during the winter months. So I decided to scale back a little bit and just post one video a week, and I've basically been doing these videos on the weekends. Now, when daylight savings time starts again, I will be posting at least 2 videos a week. I'm going to try for 3 videos a week, but I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to be able to do that. So I'm at least going to be doing 2 videos a week. And my goal for this channel is for me to be able to do it full time. So once I'm able to do that, then I will absolutely be doing more videos per week. All right, so the next question is from the video where I made the Adirondack chairs for my fire pit area. This question says, what was the machine that you used to round your wood pieces, back and arms? That machine is called an oscillating spindle sander. The next one is, who were those adorable kids sitting in the chair? Those are my nieces and my nephew. My oldest niece is Ariana, my youngest niece is Maddie, and then my nephew is Cameron. The next one says, I've only watched a couple of your videos so far, so please understand I don't know your channel yet, but on the ones that I have watched, you use a lot of annuals and lots of flowers. Do you not only want to do the hard work once? Of course I speak of perennials. Just plant once and enjoy for years to come. So I basically like to mix things up a little bit. I like to use annuals and perennials. I've planted quite a few perennials so far, but I do plan on planting a lot more because you're right, I do want things that come back every year, but I will absolutely still be using annuals as well. Annuals grow fast and have lots of color, so really I can't help myself from buying them. I had one annual, the Supertunia Vista Snowdrift, that got crazy big. When the season was over, it got up to about 2 foot tall and about 6 foot wide. So it looked like a small shrub over there in my front yard. So I do plan on using a lot of perennials. I have quite a bit of area, so it would not be very smart of me to just go out and put annuals everywhere. So I am planning on using perennials in lots of places. I will probably add a whole lot this year, but I do also plan on using a lot of annuals this year also. Also, another good thing about using annuals is you can change it up each year. If you plant something in a specific area and you don't really necessarily like it in that area, then annuals just make it a whole lot easier just to pull them out, get rid of them, and plant it up with something else next year. Or if you do like it in that area and you just want to try a different variety or something like that, you could do that also. The next one asks, where did you buy the pavers for in front of your chairs? Those pavers are the same pavers that I used in front of my patio as well, and I got those at Home Depot. I think in my last Q&A video, I said that those actually came from Lowe's. I was mistaken. Those actually came from Home Depot. The next one asks, what is the product you put in the holes before planting? For the most part, I use Biotone Starter Fertilizer. It's an Espoma product. I will put a link down in the description below to Espoma so you all can check those out. They have quite a few different fertilizers for different things. If I'm planting something and I happen to not have Biotone on hand, I have used Hollytone in the past. Pretty much any of the Espoma products, like the Plant Tone, the Hollytone, the Biotone, it's really good to use when you're planting. If you don't have any Biotone available, it's better to use Hollytone or Plant Tone rather than not using anything at all. The next one asks, do you plan to have animals or are you just into gardening? Yes, I do plan on having animals on my property, mainly chickens. I'm planning to build my chicken coop this year. That's going to be in the lot next door. I showed that area in a previous video. I'll make sure to post that up on the screen so you all can see kind of the area that that's going to be in. But I also am thinking about getting goats. I'm not 100% sure on that yet because I know that when I get goats, they're going to eat my plants, and I've got to figure out a way to keep them away from the plants. So I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to be getting goats or not. The next question says, so sorry, I hope they survive. She was referring to the hibiscus. I had the hibiscus outside and it started to rain and it was freezing out, so I had a thin layer of ice on them. But the hibiscus did survive. I have a picture of it under the grow light in my plant room, and they're doing awesome. What's a good plant food to use on daylilies? For daylilies, I would probably go with the Plant Tone from Espoma. The next one says, Corey, it's a shame that you don't have a neighbor with goats. They could benefit from your pulled plants as long as they're edible. And yes, any edible plants that I pull out that could go to goats or any other animals for that matter would be a really good idea. I don't have any in this area that I know about, but I am using those. Those go into my compost pile, so they'll eventually go into the ground and help out my soil in the future. The next one asks, do you grow a vegetable garden? That is one thing that I am very excited about for this year because I am starting my vegetable garden this year. I think I'm going to do 2 different areas. I'm going to do the area back behind my plant room. I plan on doing 12 raised beds, and then in the lot next door, I have a clearing over there that gets full sun. So I plan on doing a vegetable garden directly into the ground over there. I kind of want to do 2 separate ones, one in raised beds and one directly in the ground, just to test them both out and see how they both do. The next one says, I hope you continue to video your winter projects even if you are not planting. I absolutely enjoy doing these videos, and I could not see myself taking a break all winter long. It's driving me crazy not to get out there and plant anyway. So any projects that I do, and I have been doing over this winter, I will absolutely be filming and posting for you guys to see. The next question is from the video where I decorated my house for Christmas. This one asks, do you live near a street where people driving by can enjoy them? I do live near a street. It's just a residential street, so not a whole lot of people drive by, just the people that live in this neighborhood. However, I do have a highway that's in front of my house that's a little ways away, so in the distance you can see my lights from the highway. This next one was from that same video when I was decorating for Christmas. It says, I was a little concerned when you climbed that ladder and the wind was blowing. I actually got a couple of comments about that. I wasn't too worried about climbing up there. The main thing that I was worried about was being up there and my dogs were out front and I was afraid they were going to run by and hit the ladder and knock the ladder down with me up on the roof. So I made sure to carry my phone with me anytime I was up there just in case they knocked the ladder down. I could call somebody to get the ladder back up there. The next one says, so many beautiful flowers out there, but you need so many. I would buy what you can on sale. That is one of my favorite things to do. Anytime I go to Lowe's, the first place I go to is the clearance rack. You can find some really good deals over there, and the plants are in really good shape even on clearance. The next one asks, where are you located? What zone? 6, 7? I'm located in Northeast Oklahoma, and my zone is 7A, which means normally my temperatures don't get down below 0. Every once in a while, I believe 10 or 11 years ago, we got down below 0. But for the most part, we do not get down that cold. I'm a little worried this week. We're getting pretty close. I saw on the forecast that we may get down to like 7 or 6. So I'm a little worried about that. But for the most part, we don't get down below 0. The next question is referring to the video where I pulled the lemongrass plants and I cut back the zebra grass plants that are behind my pond area. This one asks, lemongrass come back, don't they? This specific variety of lemongrass that I planted back there is hardy down to zone 9. So any zones that are below zone 9, they will not survive the winter. Since I'm in a zone 7, we get too cold for that specific variety, so I had to pull it out. The next question is referring to a video where I am cleaning up a portion of the lot next door. This one asks, is there a reason you don't use a leaf blower? I do have a leaf blower and I use it occasionally. However, the project that I was doing that day, that was in my wooded lot next door, and I had a very thick layer of leaves that have just piled up over years and years. Before I moved here, nothing was ever done over there, so I had a lot of leaves to clean up, and the leaf blower just would not work out in that situation, so I had to do some manual work and rake the leaves up. The next one asks, do you have a rough draft drawing of your project, or do you just have a plan in your head? For the most part, whenever I'm doing projects, I just have a vision in my head and I go out and work them. Now, if I am doing a big project, like the project that I'm doing down on either side of my driveway where I'm going to be doing the retaining walls, I have drawn that out a little bit so I can get an idea of what I want over there. But for the most part, I just have a vision in my head. And sometimes I'll go out, like I have gone out with a water hose and formed the water hose in shapes of flower beds and stuff that I want, just to make sure 100% that's the shape that I want. But for the most part, I just think it up in my head and go out and do it. Now that question that I just answered and the next one is from the video where I am building the planter wall in my front yard. This next question asks, isn't it cold in Oklahoma? it doesn't get near as cold as some of the other northern states get. We get down into the 20s. Sometimes we get down into the teens. However, this week is kind of out of the ordinary. We're not going to get out of the 20s for most of the week, and it's going to get down into the single digits later this week. That's why I decided to come into my heated plant room and film this video today, because for the rest of this week, it's going to be miserable outside. This question asks, what kind of arbor are you thinking? I've already put that arbor up and I have a video on that. I'll put a picture up on the screen of the arbor that I did put up. If you're interested in seeing that, I'll see if I can find the link. I know I got it off of Amazon, so I'll see if I can find that link and I'll post that down in the description below. The next question asks, do you use the water wheel in a waterfall? That water wheel I actually use in my rock pond in my backyard. I do have video of the water wheel in that rock pond. My dad and I actually built that water wheel, and we plan on doing a video on building another one. Hopefully soon we can get that new water wheel built so that you all can see the process of us making that. The next question is from the video where I sprayed my yard for weeds. This one asks, does it really work to spray areas where I always get weeds before spring? So yes, you do want to spray your yard for weeds before the weeds start sprouting up. However, you don't want to do it too early or you'll just be wasting the product. You'll want to go through and spray your yard with a pre-emergent, or you can use the granular type as well. I used a granular type last year and it did really good. And this year I decided to do the spray type just to see the difference and see how well they do. The next question is on the video where me and my brother were putting up the arbor for my planter wall. This one says, tell your brother welcome. Hope to see more of your family. You will absolutely be seeing more of my family. My brother is really excited to be part of my videos every once in a while. He won't be in every single one of them. He lives about an hour away from me, but he does want to be a part of it and he wants to get more comfortable with the camera. So that's basically what we were doing that day. I just set the camera up and I told him not to worry about doing any speaking parts or anything like that so that he could start getting comfortable with a camera around. But eventually he'll start talking in the videos and stuff like that. And I'm sure you'll be seeing the rest of my family in my videos as well. And the last question that I have is from that same video, and this one says, you didn't say your brother's name unless I missed it. And you are absolutely right. I did not even think about that. I didn't mention his name at all in that video, and I should have. His name is Derek. He's the only brother I've got, and he's 2 years younger than me, and he's the dad of Ariana, Maddie, and Cameron. So those were the only questions that I could find. I started from the Q&A video that I did a few months ago and just went from that video to my newest video looking for questions. If you all have any questions at all, be sure to comment down below in each of my videos, and I will be sure to do more Q&A videos in the future. I try to answer comments as much as I can, but there may be other people out there that have the same questions that you do. So be sure to comment down below, and I'll be sure to do more Q&A videos in the future to answer those questions. All right, so now the giveaway details. I'm going to be doing a giveaway that's similar to the giveaway that I did in 2020. I'm going to be giving away 4 gift cards. Last time I did 2 Home Depot gift cards and 2 Lowe's gift cards, but there were some people that weren't able to participate in that giveaway because they didn't have access to a Home Depot or to a Lowe's. So I think this time I'm going to be doing a giveaway for 4 $25 Visa gift cards, and I'm going to be announcing the winners on the first day of spring. The only thing that you have to do to enter the giveaway is subscribe to my YouTube channel, 2 Acres Evolving, and you can comment anything down below. Just make sure that the word giveaway is included in your comment, and that will enter you into the giveaway. Now I'm going to change this giveaway up a little bit and add a challenge into it. The first day of spring when I announce the winners is March 20th. Now I decided to have a little bit of fun with this and add a challenge into it. If we can get up to 2,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel by March 20th, then I'm going to double the giveaway. So I'm going to be giving away 8 $25 gift cards. Right now we are just under 1,600 subscribers. So I'm going to work hard on my end to get as many subscribers as I possibly can, and hopefully we can get to that 2,000. If you all can do me a huge favor and share my YouTube channel and my videos with others out there that enjoy gardening and landscape, I'm confident that we can get up to that 2,000 mark, and I will double the giveaway. Recently, I sent a gift to one of my favorite YouTubers. Her name is Laura, and she has the YouTube channel Garden Answer. And she actually mentioned my YouTube channel in one of her videos, and I just want to give a huge shout out to her and thank her so much for doing that. We got over 200 new subscribers because of that, and I really appreciate it. I had no expectations whatsoever of her mentioning my channel. I just wanted to send her a gift because she has inspired me so much, and she inspired me to start my YouTube channel. So I just wanted to send her a gift to say thank you, and she mentioned my channel, and we got over 200 new subscribers. So I want to thank her so much for doing that. And I want to thank each and every one of you for subscribing to my YouTube channel. This has been an awesome experience, and I have loved every minute of it. And I thank you all so much for subscribing to my YouTube channel and watching my videos and commenting down below and liking my videos. It really means so much to me that you all have enjoyed my videos. I've gotten nothing but positive comments down below and some constructive feedback, which I very much welcome. If you all see something that I could improve on or anything like that, please let me know, because that's the only way I'm going to be able to grow my channel and get better at doing videos. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching this video, and we'll see you in the next one.